But yeah, these guys are taking their time, managing their squads. Should be getting started any moment now. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge in yellow, representing Mombasa, Majengo. And Horizon Gaming Lounge in blue in the PSG kit, representing Parklands, Nairobi. And these two players still apply final touches to their tactics. I think this is something you need to factor in when you go into FIFA competitions. But the unfortunate thing with playing offline is there's no time limits with the pause. But hopefully we're not here for much longer because we want to get this show on the road. We've been waiting for quite a while already. The people on the stream want to see what's Wagwan. It seems like they're nearly done. I hope they're nearly done. I don't know if they heard me in the stream talking about the stadium ambience and everything. They seem to have heard me. But yeah, we need the commentary volume off. The stadium ambience, yes, we need to hear the fans. And now we're ready to go. We're finally off with Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge versus Horizon Esports and Gaming. Mombasa versus Nairobi yet again. I need to switch up these names a little bit. But yes, Don Bashrah in possession here. We're finally off in the first leg. Bruno Fernandes on the ball here for Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge. They had played quite poorly in the first tournament, I believe, and I think, if my memory serves me correctly, they finished fourth in round one last week. So they'll be working very hard to get some more points heading into round three next week. But here's Neymar for Don Bashrah. Ball roll. Big save there from the keeper. And Don Bashrah get the first corner of the game. Played short to Neymar. Kylian Mbappe on the edge of the box. Don Bashrah just looking for some space to get the shot off. The ball is with Kylian Mbappe. Very, very dangerous. You don't want to give him any space to shoot. Even the normal Mbappe card, the 90 rated one, is still very lethal. And Mbappe gets a shot off, but it's a fairly comfortable save there for Ederson, the Man City keeper. And Horizon off to a bit of a slow start in the early stages here. Haven't enjoyed much possession, but still very early doors, of course. Doesn't mean much at this stage of the game. Here's Kenny Dalglish. Plays it into Atal. Horizon now looking for space to get a shot off, but Dalglish is tackled inside the box. Horizon back with the ball here. Mbappe looking to create some space to shoot. The defender is on him. And Don Bashrah get the ball back, looking to play it out swiftly. We see Javier Zanetti. So many icons on display in this league. But if you want to give yourself a chance in Ultimate Team, you need to have some icons on your squad. I think everyone who plays FIFA has at least one icon on their team. Here's Mbappe. Plays it to Neymar. What a shot there from Neymar. Don Bashrah taking the early lead. Absolutely sensational finish there. From the edge of the box, bangs it into the back of the net. And Don Bashrah are 1-0 up in this first leg here. Horizon already on the back foot, but we've seen this happen before with the Limbs Entertainment in round 1. Were taking an early lead, but Horizon managed to claw their way back and make it 3-2 to go into the final. And of course, the semi-finals are now 2 legs. So Horizon have a little breathing space, but you do not want to get complacent regardless of the size of the lead. But they do have plenty of time to pull it back here. And Don Bashrah looking very dangerous at the minute, about to make it 2-0 perhaps. The pass is blocked. They get themselves yet another corner. We're about halfway through the first half. Ederson coming out to punch the ball out. We have Tavernier on the edge of the box here. Nice bit of interplay from Don Bashrah. Kylian Mbappe on the edge of the box. Man just played it out of the pitch. I was very, very sloppy there from Don Bashrah, but Horizon on the ball once again. Plays it into Kyle Walker. Be looking to bear down the right wing here. Perhaps look for a cutback. Looks for a through ball into Kylian Mbappe, interestingly, further down the right wing. And it's, as you'd expect, intercepted. Don Bashrah back in possession. Bruno Fernandes down that left-hand side. Perhaps going to be looking for a pass to cut inside, but forcing it a bit there, intercepted by Horizon. And Don Bashrah winning the ball back in a very dangerous position here. Kenny Dalglish using that run of, I think that was Neymar as a decoy, but sort of pulling himself back outside the box, interestingly. Looking for a clear-cut opportunity to get a shot off. Here's Dalglish again. Plays it to Neymar, the goal scorer. Looking for a tile. First time shot saved there from Ederson. Don Bashrah have been looking the dominant side so far. Horizon need to make something happen if they're going to gain some momentum that's going to allow them to get a goal here. Here's a tile. It's on Michael Essien, the Bison. Keeping possession of the ball. Horizon in the box now. Looking for a good pass. Plays it to Roberto Carlos. In the first time we've seen him on Ma Esto. Renato Sanchez back to Essien. Horizon biding their time. We're approaching the end of the first half here. Something is going to need to happen quickly if Horizon are going to get a goal before the end of the half. Don Bashrah win it back. Perhaps they'll be looking to run down the clock before the half ends, but Horizon have won it back here. Dalglish looking to get past the keeper, and there's the goal. That is the piece of skill you like to see from Horizon Esports, the players there. Abzak, I believe, is the one representing Horizon at the minute. A very, very nice piece of skill for him to level the proceedings here right at the end of the first half, and that's going to be it. Horizon pulling themselves back right at the end. They're getting themselves an away goal, as it were. And we're right into the second half. We're wasting no time. All the team management was done in the first, before the first half. I have to switch some names down there for the scoreboard. But Horizon are in possession now. They're going to be looking, both teams are going to be looking to take the lead. Don Bashrah are looking pretty good for much of that first half. They're unfortunate to concede. And here Horizon once again weaving their way through the Don Bashrah defense. At least until one of the defenders there won it back. Horizon looking dangerous as always, bearing down on goal. And Don Bashrah giving the ball away very cheaply once again. Kenny Dalglish gives the ball away to Renato Sanchez. And Bashrah once again will be looking to create themselves a chance to take back the lead. Javier Zanetti on the left-hand side looking for the pass to Neymar. Does enough to, or at least I thought he did enough to keep the ball inside there, but it goes out for throw-in. Horizon gave it right back to Don Bashrah, who are enjoying a good spell of possession at the minute. Renato Sanchez playing it into Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes looking for Kenny Dalglish. And now Mbappe on the edge of the box. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge getting the shot off in the end off the edge of the box, but it's definitely not enough to threaten Horizon's goal in that instance. The game seems to have calmed down a bit in the early stages of this second half. Both players will be looking to get that goal that's going to give them the lead in this second semi-final we're watching here. We see Neymar on the ball, looking for Atal. Plays it into Mbappe down the right-hand side. Crosses it into Neymar. Big save there from Ederson, and Don Bashrah take back the lead. Neymar getting his second goal of the game to make it 2-1. And Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge, of course, there with that Ramadan kit. Of course, it's Eid for the Muslim community. Hopefully they've had a happy Eid. I think a lot of the players in Mombasa would have been busy today celebrating Eid before getting into the games here. And Horizon Esports are going to be looking to fight their way back. They get a free kick here. Playing short to Kenny Dalglish is to keep the game going. Not much use going for the shot from that far out unless obviously you have the goods to produce a goal from that far out. Into the 65th minute, Horizon still looking for their second goal. Don Bashrah will be in a very good position if they find themselves a third, but that's very cheaply given away again. Horizon on the edge of the box, Dalglish tackled by his own teammate. And Neymar in the box now, perhaps going to be looking for a cutback. And Don Bashrah, some resolute defending there. Kenny Dalglish. Horizon still looking very dangerous. Looks for the pass to Neymar, but it is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes on the ball now. Don Bashrah going to be looking to play their way out. Again, perhaps not trying to force anything. They do have the lead. A lead that they can take into the second leg and go again. Here's Mbappe, very cheeky through pass they were looking for there, but it's intercepted. And Horizon back on the ball here. We're into the final 20 in-game minutes of the second half. And the Horizon once again looking for that second goal, but the pass there from Renato Sanchez is intercepted. And Don Bashrah still looking for that third goal. They've been doing a lot of defending in this second half, but they managed to get themselves a crucial second goal. As Javier Zanetti getting past the Kyle Walker. The cross is headed out. And Horizon are back on the ball. Approaching the 80th minute now. Kylian Mbappe looking for a through pass to Kenny Dalglish. Perhaps going to be looking to cut inside. And very well read there from the Don Bashrah player. Excuse me. Don Bashrah looking very good at the minute. Looking for the lob through pass to Atal, but it's headed back to the keeper. Very nice work there from Horizon. And Roberto Carlos, the man who did that, playing it out now for Michael Essien. And Horizon giving it away once again. Looking like they haven't quite settled. Don Bashrah haven't been dominating possession, but they've been defending well. They've gotten the goals they've needed to get, at least for this first leg. They'll be looking to protect that lead in the second one. Into the final moments, or the dying minutes of the game rather. Don Bashrah still looking for the third goal. Kenny Dalglish bearing down on goal, takes the shot, but not enough to trouble Ederson there. And Horizon, I would expect, will be looking to make a few changes to make something happen before the second leg ends. They do have what tends to be a valuable away goal. If they can win the second leg 1-0, of course, they're into the final. But for now, you can't leave things like those to chance. You have to take those chances in the first leg as early as possible. But if it doesn't happen, they have another 90 minutes. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge looking very good so far, looking to make, including the build-ups, I don't think they've made it into the final at all yet. So they will, of course, be in pole position going into the second leg. Both players, of course, making some changes to their squads. They are playing offline. Both players happen to be in the Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge as we speak, down in Mombasa. But we're back in for the final minutes of the game. Don Bashrah still 2-1 up. And Horizon would hope that the changes they've made are enough to get them at least level going into the second leg. But that should be offside there. Don Bashrah, I would think, would be... Oh, Horizon giving the ball away there. Saying Don Bashrah would be best served perhaps trying to run down the clock and just playing those forward passes when they find them. And they find those clear opportunities to advance the ball. Just as they've done here with Kylian Mbappe. We're into the 88th minute. Again, not forcing anything, looking for a cutback perhaps. Or just running down the clock as I mentioned earlier. As we get into the end of the first leg. Marcus Rashford is into Bruno Fernandes. And Don Bashrah gave it away here. We have 1 minute of added time. This could be the last attack of the first leg. And Horizon play a through pass to Lionel Messi. Unfortunately for them, he's offside, and that should be the end. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge should be going to the second leg with a 2-1 lead, a valuable 2-1 lead. A very, very good showing from them. They have done enough to go into the second leg with a lead. And of course, they'll be going to the second leg as the away team. A very, very good display from them. Horizon dominated possession. Especially in the second half, but they just could not create those chances. They just could not do enough to get themselves the win. It's going to be very interesting to see how they switch things up going into the second leg. Of course, we're going to be jumping straight in. Probably going to be seeing a lot more team management. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have begun the second leg between Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge and Horizon Esports. Horizon, of course, are 2-1 down as it stands. And they have a lot of work to do if they're going to get themselves in the final. Of course, they only need one goal. They only need to win 1-0 to go into the final, but that is much easier said than done. If Don Bashrah manage to get themselves a goal here, they'll be in a very good position to advance. Of course, Horizon would then need 3 goals to get themselves through outright. And then possession here with Michael Essien. Plays it into Renato Sanchez. Looking for Kylian Mbappe. Horizon looking for a very early goal, but unfortunately for them, Mbappe was offside at that point. Well, stream seems to have dropped here, but we'll continue. Horizon Gaming Lounge with a big lob through pass there. We should be back live. Apologies there, the stream dropped for a moment. Perhaps a few connectivity issues on our end, but we are back. The game is still 0-0. Horizon heading out a long pass there from Don Bashrah. And Horizon have been the ones applying a bit more pressure so far, but understandably so, they'll be looking to get themselves an early goal and give themselves every chance to go through. Another long pass there, intercepted there by Horizon, who played out for a corner. Don Bashrah looking to play it short there, or rather play it back to Atal. It's an interesting set piece, but it doesn't come off. And now Neymar is on the ball for Horizon, looking for Essien, who plays it to Kyle Walker, bombing down that right wing. And we'll be looking to cut back inside. Look for some clear opportunities to shoot Renato Sanchez. dispossessed there by a Don Bashrah player. Now we have Renato Sanchez. I think who is the one who dispossessed Renato Sanchez. Don Bashrah biding their time, taking their time. They don't need to do too much. They don't need to force anything. But again, they will be in a very good position if they manage to get a goal. And we could see, as it stands, Horizon dropping down to the third place playoff. And we have Atal here. This is a very dramatic shift given how things went last week for Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge. Mbappe is bearing down here. Horizon looking for that goal that they need. That one goal that they need to get them into the final. Of course, they need to keep a clean sheet as well. And about halfway through the first half, Mbappe on the edge of the box here, looking for space to shoot. Don Bashrah defending very well, keeping them at bay as it stands. Kenny Dalglish finds his way through, and it is 1-0 to Horizon Gaming Lounge, who, as it stands, will be going into the final. And now Don Bashrah needs to score. They need to score if they're going to play into the final. They did so well in the first leg. Horizon so far have been always finding ways to get themselves back in and get the win. And as it stands, they will be going into the final on away goals. They look set to be getting themselves a second here. Kenny Dalglish, who scored the first, is through again. Oh my lord. Horizon turning up once again when it matters most. It is 3-2 to Horizon on aggregate. Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge now needs to score twice, at least, to get themselves in to the final. If they score one and it ends 2-1, of course we'll be going to extra time. So Don Bashrah need 2 goals. They're capable of getting those 2 goals. They got them in the first leg, but they've been carved open already in this second leg. First half, they're keeping possession right now. They'll be looking for a goal to get themselves back in contention, but Horizon win it back as we approach the final 10 minutes of the final 10 in-game minutes of the first half here. Horizon always seem to find a way to get themselves back. They always come up clutch. But here's Don Bashrah on the edge of the box. Oh! Going for the top corner with a finesse outside of the box. But Ederson was equal to it. Looking for that set piece again. Atal playing it to Mbappe. Tavernier. Mbappe. This could be a goal here. Don Bashrah make it 3-3 on aggregate. And as things stand, we will be going into extra time. This is a very entertaining game. As it stands, we'll be going into extra time. 3-3 on aggregate between these two teams. First leg, of course, ended 2-1 in favor of Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge. And it is the same score in reverse as it stands. Horizon bearing down, approaching the end of the first half here. The Atal gets past his man. Oh my lord, what a finish. Horizon making it 3-1. It is 4-3 on aggregate, and now Don Bashrah have to win by 2 goals. Because the away goals rule will not help them anymore. Or actually it will. I don't know what I don't know why I said that. If Don Bashrah get 1 more goal, as it stands, they will be going through on away goals. So Don Bashrah still need 1 goal. They are chasing the game, but they don't have the burden of having to win by 2 goals because Horizon got only 1 away goal in the first leg. So Don Bashrah only need 1 goal as it stands to go into the final. This is very tight. Horizon have been dominant so far in this match. Been taking very good care of possession, and when they've been in front of goal, they've been quite lethal, very dangerous. And they're bearing down once again. Kylian Mbappe. Don Bashrah desperately looking for the tackles, but nothing is happening for them at the minute. Atal, who scored the 3rd for Horizon, gets it to Renato Sanchez. Not trying to force anything through. But it's back in the box with Kenny Dalglish, who plays it to Neymar. Neymar, I believe, is the one who got the 1 goal for Horizon in the first leg. But Atal, looking for the shot, it's blocked there by Don Bashrah. They need to keep Horizon on 3 goals and get themselves that 1 goal that will take them into the final. Very nail-biting stuff here so far. We have Renato Sanchez on the ball. Don Bashrah give it away. Have to take much better care of the ball if they're going to do enough to get into the final. We could see a run back between Don Bashrah and Coetti in the final if Don Bashrah can make it happen. Of course, we saw that forfeit in that match last week. Don Bashrah have an opportunity to get some revenge this week, but they need 1 goal to make that happen. Only 1 goal. They're currently in possession, passing around the back, looking for Tavernier. Plays into Renato Sanchez. Twisting and turning, looking to create space that's going to get that shot off. Kenny Dalglish forcing a pass there that's been intercepted. And Horizon are looking comfortable so far. They're in a good position. But they're only 1 goal away from being dumped into the 3rd place playoff, which would be, quite frankly, an upset given how these 2 lounges have been playing in throughout the event so far. We're into the 63rd minute. Don Bashrah running out of time to get that goal that they need. Trying to force a pass then. They get a foul. Right on the edge of the box. Very dangerous position here. And Don Bashrah Gaming Lounge could be getting themselves a goal! Oh! Outside of the boot shot there, just scraped, shaved the corner of the post and the crossbar there. That would have been a fantastic goal to potentially take them into the final with. But it has not been enough so far. Don Bashrah have turned the momentum to their side. They've been dominating possession the last couple of in-game minutes. They are looking for that 1 goal that's going to take them into the final. Kenny Dalglish on the edge of the box. Plays it back to Zanetti. Not trying to force anything through and lose possession cheaply. They want to get a shot on target at the very least, at the very minimum. They need a goal. And the ball gets to Kylian Mbappe. Kenny Dalglish still looking for that space. Still twisting and turning and passing the ball around to try and create space. And eventually the shot is taken by Atal. I think that was relatively easy space save there for Ederson. And Horizon are back in possession, man. Don Bashrah, 1 goal is all they need. And they win the ball back there at the halfway line. Bruno Fernandes advancing ever so cautiously towards Horizon's goal, but sloppily gives away possession, looking for that through pass to Kenny Dalglish, looking for that defense splitting through pass. It didn't come off that time. Bashrah showing a lot of fight this week because they know the finals are within touching distance. They just need 1 goal. And it'll be an absolute, I think it'll be a nail in the coffin if Horizon manage to score here. But as we saw in the last semi-final, anything can happen. We saw Limbs get 2 goals in all but 5 in-game minutes. And there's a through pass to Mbappe, smartly drawn out by Horizon to make the save. Now going to the final 10 minutes of the match here. Don Bashrah still need that 1 goal to go into the final, but Horizon are keeping them at bay so far. They could be getting themselves a 4th here. Renato Sanchez gives it away. Bruno Fernandes plays it to Dalglish. Don Bashrah. What can they do here in the final minutes? Looking for a through pass to Neymar, but it is intercepted. And the clearance here should be won back by the defenders here. It is not. Horizon maintain possession. They'll be looking to pass the ball around and run down the clock as much as they can, perhaps. If they can get that to 1 goal I think they'll have buried the game. Horizon coming up with the goods when it matters most, so far at least. And they could be getting another goal here. Here's a Tal. Gets a shot off. Big block there from the Don Bashrah defender. And another block. Don Bashrah's defenders keeping them in the game, but the attackers need to come up with the goods now. It is the 88th minute. Don Bashrah still need one goal. Kylian Mbappe is bearing down. Big touch there. Cannavaro takes the ball back for Horizon. This is extremely tight now. They just need one goal. We're into the 90th minute, added time. Just 1 minute of added time. This could be the final attack of the game. One goal is all Don Bashrah needs to get into the final. And they're not forcing anything. They played it back. Referee blows the whistle, and that is the end of the second semi-final between these two lounges. Absolute heartbreak there for Don Bashrah, I can imagine. The game ends 4-3 on aggregate to Horizon Esports, just scraping past to get themselves in the final. Dominant performance from them in the first half. What a match. That was so tight. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Don Bashrah looked like they could score at any moment. But eventually Horizon come up with the goods and make their way into the final once again.